A pretty deep running back room. So this is Pavia coming this way. Boy, Pavia fake it on the, especially around this league. You got some heavy bodies on the right side of that line. Look at Nashville of Diego Pavia. Tailback with him on drive number 2 is M.K. Young. He's looking for his tight end. That's you. Charleston Southern trying to bring some heat. Flick it over the middle. It's caught. Biggest play of the evening for the Bucks. Osborne's got all the time in the world. Throws it. Danger.
And not the money to the other guy because he'll make a play. This defense.
5. Pavia, quick throw. That side of the field. Trey Richardson. Couple of hezzies. And then he stuck. Oh, they are very intentional about that side of things. On the ground, Alexander.
But the one thing is, he says, he played up when he was young. He played up. Pop Warner played with the line.
Pavia, quick drop back, flick it this way. That's caught. And Rick knocking on the door again. Pavia, pitch it out. Newberry find a way to get on the scoreboard before the end of the half. There is just
overturn that, but he was able to turn his body.
3:15 to go in the half. Pavia to the end zone. It's caught. 100 yards of total offense. Pavia through the air. That's his tight end, Stowers. Oh, he's barreling off of right jersey. Pavia hands it off. Alexander to the outside. One man to beat. Leaps. Osborne, ball 3. It's on the ground.
I'll go to my grave just saying sometimes you got to play smart ball instead of analytic ball.
Oh, there's a big opening here for Jemizel Lassiter.
And the play fake to Alexander and a slant on the left side, and the catch is made. And
we need to play better. These guys will, but certainly the environment's been challenging to us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Pavia, and it is caught. Wide open and down. Young gonna flip it back here, near side. Turning the corner at the 10, going to the pylon for Pavia. Wants to throw, does, far side, looking downfield, what a catch. 3rd down. Pavia to throw, looping for the end zone. It is caught! Here's Drones, pressure coming. Kyron in trouble. Commodores with pressure. Drones in trouble, sacked. Here's the cutback, and Young sets sail into Virginia Tech territory. It is a foot race. And Drones to throw, pressure coming, sacked. Into quarterback. And on the first snap, Lassiter out of the backfield. Marker down as he reaches the 5.
They fake the sweep, swing it up to Stowers, the tight end, and he finds a seam to pick up the. Played against Pavia, said I hated him then, I love him now. On the rollout, caught at the perimeter by Mark. A little bit of eye candy before the snap. Pavia dumps it off Alexander, one-hand grab, and he's at the. Leaves him with 3rd and 10. Pressure up the middle, intercepted. Big defensive lineman was dropping, and
Safety shading over the top at times.
A bad snap. Sellers can't clean it up. Shuffle pass. And a break free and a first down catch and run. Coming after the catch. Little reverse. This is Richie Hoskins. And the former lacrosse star has got a blocker in front of him. DQ Smith forces him out. To throw. To the corner. Touch. Firm grasp on this game early in the 3rd quarter. A little misdirection. Here's Caleb Barnett. And he picks up a. On 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Here's Lassiter. And there he goes. Lassiter. 4-man rush. Pavia fires over the middle, complete.
In a couple weeks.
They bring the house. Doty can't escape. The ball is loose, and the Commodores scoop it up. Miles came. Our house. They delivered the blow. They put the fight to us. And the ball is loose, and it's another Vanderbilt takeaway. On 2nd and 10, tipped and intercepted. It's Brian Longwell this time. Another 10.
Play action. Pavia. Strong throw right on the money. Picks out Junior Sherrill. Makes a couple man miss. Some good, there's going to be some bad, but trust me, there's going to be more good than bad. Right on cue. The magician. Pavia, first down. That's... They try Robinson in the run game, and he is blown up in the backfield. 3. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he does. Right on the money. Eli Stowers, the talented tight end. Check out the speed. Lightning play of 48. Pavia back in the red zone. Makes a man miss. Gregory watching his unit that has been so impressive through 3 games this season. And right on cue, they force the fumble. Now the Georgia State defense only got 1 play off. Back to Cole Spence. Hurdles inside the 10. This is returnable for Trey Richardson from his own 2-yard line. Big hole. He speeds right through it. Richardson all the way to mid. Pavia slings a dart. Sherrill's got it inside the 25. Works his way to the 15. Fluids with him. Keep it on the ground. Stepping on the gas. M.K. Young inside the 10. Touchdown. We've been fortunate to start the season in the SEC. Blocked punt. And it's taken in for a touchdown. Pressure comes. Steps up. Decides to tuck and run. He's looking like Diego Pavia. Berlowitz lowers it. 3rd and 11. Dickey scrambles, throws on the run.
Handoff goes to Newberry. A.J. Break. Melissa was watching height. Oh, this ball's blocked. He kicked it into the Vandy players. Picks it up and it goes through the end zone. That's a safety. 11. Line of scrimmage ball to Richardson. Just let Trey run. And he's down inside the 20. Mentally. Diego, end zone, touchdown. Ebook to use inside the 20. Pavia wants it all. Sherrill got it again. Go out there and attempt a 60-plus yarder. Pavia is going to run. Diego is in Taylor territory, and he's inside. Defensive line is wise choice. Pavia on 3rd and 4. Pressured, gets out again. First down again.
Right side goes to the left side.
And now downfield to Hoskins, yes. And he stays upright. Touchdown. First down here. And Barnes escapes again, and the ball's out. And Berlowitz will go to the ground, straight ahead. It's Lassiter. James Zell down the side. The fake to him. Ryan Williams stopped short of the line. And they're going to be aggressive and throw a deep ball, and it's intercepted. Thereafter, on 2nd and 4. Alexander breaks free. They're going to try to run him down, and they will not. Touchdown. Lassiter, a walk-on running back in the game. Pavia pulls it down. He's into the secondary and shoved out. Daniel Hill is in at running back, and Simpson gets swung down.
Had an interesting conversation with Coach a day ago about it. Here's Richardson on the return. Trey Richardson finds a seam. Would you look at Trey Richardson weaving his down in 4. Pavia. It is caught and complete to Cole Spence. The other. Pavia gets a 4-man rush as he is able to connect.
It's a lot easier. Then you've got Stowers outside. Really nice route.
Pavia. This is what he can do, and he's got a lot of green space to do it. Pavia as he goes with the shallow cross to Spence again inside the 10, looking to hot. 39 seconds in that one timeout for Diego Pavia as he's going to launch it downfield, and he gets it complete to up this second half. And now the jet motion as they do give it to Richardson, and Richardson kept his balance and that is where they will run with the option and the pitch to Young, and here goes MK Young. Jump play. Second down, Pavia able to stay, and then he pumps, and then he's going to run it himself, and he tried to leap ahead. And a turnover on downs last time in this spot. It is 4th and 1, they're going for it. Here's Pavia, 4th and 1. What magic does he have left? Are you kidding me? MK Young dashing and dancing and getting a first. Down for Vandy. Pressure off the edge. He steps up, and now he's going to run for the end zone and score. Garrett Nussmeier in the Tigers offense. And Nussmeier, so they try to get it into space right away, and it's a tackle for loss as Johnson was brought down by Mark Davis.
Well, they went empty. Vanderbilt just put 8 guys in the back end, and nobody blocked the outside defender, Mark Davis. Look at that. You got 2 tight ends out there.
Of course, we do have the 2-minute timeout as well. As Young finds a seam, MK Young anchored down.
10. The rush gets through. Corbula on the move. Directing traffic. Run out of bounds. Oh. Instead, they screen it to Trey Richardson. He can fly as well. Stays in bounds. Almost broke it. 2 tight ends. And it's a trick play that somehow found its way to in the middle of the field. They're just taking what they're giving them. The fastest tempo we've seen so far. Seam shot. Climbing the ladder. Party, are you going to go one-on-one with Alubade at the top of the screen? Fake toss. Corbula. Tied back. 29 yards out. Left 19 minutes to go. MK Young bounces it outside. MK Young down the sideline. Jalen Catalon in pursuit. Can he save a touchdown? He cannot. Blitz. Zollers at the mesh point. The ball was taken away. CJ Hurd on a blitz. Watch the cat and mouse, and then he gets ahead of steam and comes up, and at the mesh point. Pavia keeps it. Pavia leaps. Zollers. Now this could be the last play. To the end zone. At the goal line. Is it caught? No.
Ball control. They played 45 snaps. Now wide it goes. McKylan Young up last week against Missouri. Tigers had the upper edge along the line of scrimmage. Wide open receiver, Richie Hoskin. Pavia down the middle and caught, and a touchdown. Good team. They haven't been able to run it today against the great Texas rush defense. The running back. Pavia takes off running. Pavia is going all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Minutes to go in the half. A lot of work for Pavia and the Commodores to do. It starts with a 50-day back then. Beautiful. A little cloudy now. Diego Pavia letting one fly. Busted coverage. This is going to be a touchdown for Eli Stout. From their 23, down by 10, a minute 50 to go. Pavia, another open receiver. Junior Sherrill. Seconds to go. Pavia needs to get rid of it. Does. Back in the end zone. 2. They hit it right to Livingston, and he missed the ball. It's free on the ground. And did it go out of bounds?
Pavia, line of scrimmage, ball to Richardson. Richardson gets the edge. Watch out. MK Young lines up next to Pavia, and that's Alexander behind him, following Young and diving for Pavia on this first down. And sticking with the ground game, it's Newberry. And
with that football.
It's James L. Lassiter in the backfield with him. Pavia trying to set up the screen, and here's Lassiter. Lassiter, first down inside the 4.
Intended pass. He just takes off running.
Diego out the backside. Against his body, Richardson. He's got it.
Roll to his left.
Pavia, end zone, touchdown. On 2nd and 10, Pavia loads up again, and another great. Diego gets out of there. Watch out. To the corner inside the 5.
First down.
Pavia. Pressure is picked up. Wide open downfield. It's Trey Richardson. It's a Vanderbilt. And Diego pumps and takes off and gets a first down and outraces the defense and past midfield. Rushing to go with his 267 yards passing. Route tree finds Sherrill. First down, still upright, still in balance.
Plays. Auburn's been able to affect Pavia as a passer.
On 2nd and 10, shovel pass. Look at that decision, and it's a first down to Alex. Pavia over the top, touchdown!
And he is.
Daniels throws to the end zone, incomplete. Vanderbilt.
Keep an eye on number 9, their leading receiver. Pavia in the middle.
Question. I have to see them stand next to each other. based on seeing Diego yesterday, I think Baker Mayfield probably a little bit taller.
Downfield, Pavia got him in stride. Richardson, touchdown. 11 blitz coming, and they got to him. Boley sets
off that right side to the top of your screen.
Pavia delivers a dart, complete, first down. From the 15. Pass complete, caught by Richardson. Did he make? Defensive coordinator Steve Gregory is bringing a little bit of pressure. Calzado downfield, picked off at the 25. Perhaps looking for another score before the end of the half. Downfield, caught, complete. They call. 21-point lead. Wildcats taking a shot downfield, short of the end zone, and picked off at the 7-yard line by Martell Height. Martell thinking about big dreams, big ambition. Alexander in the backfield. Pavia into the end zone.
It's been fun.
Commodores are going up. So is Pavia, checks it down underneath, and his tailback hurdles.
Team that gets left out, you wonder what the response would be if that happens.
Yeah, great point, and Stowers with the catch and run, got the first down, pushed out of this. Pavia the same for the Commodores. Complete at midfield and room to go for Sherrill.
Yards now. This has to be a stat-building drive for Diego Pavia.
That was 37, looking for a chunk here. Touchdown, what a catch! I love to see it, Q. Under Vandy Athletic Director Candace Story-Lee. Flag down. Richardson with nothing but real estate in front of him takes it all the way back. Field. Into the end zone, picked off. And a lot of room. One man to beat.
Line if they're actually going to let Pavia sling it, or is this just going to be, yeah, it's an opportunity to cheer him off the field.
Berlowitz is going to come in for Pavia, showing love to the fans here. And that sentiment reciprocated.
Really cool moment for Clark Lito.
Wanted to. Instead, they go with an end around again. Junior Sherrill has room, and he's got a first down and nearly. 4-man rush. Pavia gets pushed back and somehow escapes. Ad-libs his way to a lob downfield to McKill and Young, and he takes it all the way. He's creep up for Tennessee. Alexander again. Huge hole on the right side, and he will score.
Create some more of those explosives.
Blitz coming up the middle. Aguilar can't escape. Vandy's got its first. Pavia has time, and he comes near side of Junior Sherrill, and he's off to the races. Sherrill left the first man.
Sure, you don't get beat like that.
Pavia on the run, right over the middle. This versus Stowers. Down to the 10. Here's Young. Dances in the backfield and finds the checkerboard. Pavia looking for him. Everybody's covered. Now he's directing traffic and will ad-lib a Pavia scramble for a first down, and he busts the seam all the way. Looked like Vandy moved on the right side. Straight ahead, Alexander. 17 seconds. Pavia wants to throw. Fires. Caught in the...
2011, we had an overtime game, and there goes Pavia.
Pavia after the pump fake and another cutback. Diego Pavia looking for his Heisman moment. And number 1 tight end on the draft boards. QB run. Pavia again. He's free. Touchdown, Diego Pavia. What is on pace to be the most successful season in Vanderbilt history, and individually an exclamation point for the Commodore quarterback. Has Vandy on the doorstep.
They're due, but
chance for a home run for Cedric Alexander. He is in.
City in the gas. The next possession. Gradowski end zone, batted around, and it was caught off the carry. Alma mater. All the growth that we've seen. Pavia, near side, Sherrill stays on his feet. Junior Sherrill's going to plays for the Hawkeyes. The points per game has been enormous. Backside pressure, there's a sack, the ball pops out. Diego Pavia back on the field, pressure off the edge, deep post pattern, underneath it, Richardson, right into the bucket and into the end zone. Empty backfield this time, Diego Pavia. Fires another strike. That's the tight end, Spence, still on his feet. Cole Spence, tough to bring down, and finally, Young, the running back. Pavia again. End zone again. This time it's a touchdown. McVay. Pavia, he's been in rhythm. Wants another deep ball. Sherrill catches it at the 20. Brought down. Braves. On second down, here's Pavia again. Pavia with real estate. To the edge. Pavia to that corner. Huge penalties, one on each side. Pavia steps up, across the middle. There's Junior Sherrill, and there he goes into Iowa territory.